Let's make sure that my mic is working
Okay.
the whole time, because if not, then we don't know what to do.
Trouble.
It just won't sound right. Anyway,
Okay.
all right. So June is here
Officially,
and the weather here
officially 100 degrees.
over.
Yes.
Oh, it was like, I looked in my car yesterday. It was 1:15.
Oh, goodness. What time was that? Because I looked at my...
3.
At 3. Okay. In the evening when I was talking to my sister, she's like, "What? How hot is it there?" I'm like, "It's 104."
Well, I think it because it's when I'm driving, because the car was parked there for a long time. So obviously, maybe because it was stationary.
No, it was probably 115.
Oh my gosh! No, I felt that it was super, super hot.
It was. Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why a lot of us are trying to get out of town in July.
Usually here where we are, and we're in the desert. So yeah, in the summer it gets super, super hot. Like you are basically feeling like you are being followed by a hair dryer.
I feel like it's a fire torch.
Well, that's like that kind of heat.
Yeah.
It's dry heat. It's not humid. It's not like wet and sticky. No, thank goodness.
No.
But it's just hot. So so this is where the time when people want to get out and go somewhere where it's comfortable.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what are we going to talk about? The summer chaos and letting go of the control.
If we can do that. What do you mean, Shaun?
I've learned so much about myself. I've learned that I am one of those people that cannot handle it when I'm not in control.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've learned it because my daughter is going to summer school and I'm having her grandfather drive her to school. And I literally have an alarm set to make sure my daughter's awake. And I have an alarm set to make sure her grandfather is awake and out the door. I've had an instance where he had to pick her up and he overslept. So, yeah. So
she didn't get to class in time.
This wasn't even class. It was him supposed to be picking her up for something. For some reason. I can't remember. But so for starting summer school, I told him, you need to make sure you're out of the house by a certain time because he works from home. So he doesn't have to deal with traffic. And even when he drives in the neighborhood. So he doesn't deal with traffic.
Yeah.
Sure enough, I get a phone call from my daughter. She's like, I'm going to be late for my class because there was an accident on the freeway. And I'm like, there's always an accident on the freeway. What time did you guys leave the house?
No.
Yeah. So I do. I've learned I am controlling.
Well, no, you're being a mom.
Thank you. I like that much better.
We are, as a mom, you have a tendency to be controlling. All of us do. It's like a character that we all have, right? Well,
especially now because our kids are getting older, so they're getting more independent, and we're used to being the ones that
control everything.
Yeah.
Like you are able to control where they go, what they do, what they eat, how they dress.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's a time in their lives where all of a sudden
you don't. And your daughter's still not driving, so you're dependent on other people to drive her when you are going to work, because obviously during the summer their schedule is different.
Exactly.
So you have to change your schedule a little bit.
And I did change my schedule. Yeah. All I needed Grandpa to do is get her to school, and I will pick her up.
Yes, but some people are not used to that schedule. Some people are used to their own schedule.
Hence the chaos.
I mean, no, that's what happened. I guess it has to come to some sort of compromise. You are being appreciative of somebody else
100%.
100%. But at the same time, you have no control on how they do things. It's always going to be different than how you do it.
I want you out of the house by this time.
Because I know I was very dependent on my mom doing helping me raising my kids.
Exactly.
And doing some pickup or whatever. And she doesn't do things the same way I do it. So sometimes it annoyed me because I'm like, but at the end of the day, it still gets done.
I think that's the point. It does get done. Yeah. But in this instance, like her being in summer school, she can't be late.
Well, no, you're only allowed one or two tardies or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I immediately texted the teacher and she was only 2 minutes late, but it was still a tardy.
Yeah, no, they're strict.
They're super strict.
Well, that's because,
but it wasn't, luckily it was an excuse.
Yes, but I'm saying, but also, it's because you are paying for this class.
Yes.
For just to learn in a whole month what you could learn in a whole semester. Right?
Yes.
Or for my son's case, for the whole year. That's why he's there
all day. Oh my gosh.
So
my daughter would kill me if I had her go to summer school all day.
I know. But the thing is, my son looks forward to it because he's got friends there.
Okay, so some of his friends are taking, okay, there you go.
So that helps.
It helps a lot. Yeah. She does have a friend that is in summer school, but they're not taking the same class. So they see each other during break.
Yeah. So definitely. So when you when your kids take summer, make sure their friends are taking
summer school too. Make it as fun as possible.
Makes it easier on them, makes it easier on you. Yeah. That's just my 2 cents. I don't know.
But there's more summer.
But so we're like, obviously, like as your kids get older, like Shaun mentioned, they're more independent. They're gonna want to do their own thing, especially when they turn 18. The whole like, I'm an adult now. I can vote, so therefore I can go places without you having to.
But can I have some money?
Every time. Can you transfer money to my account?
But I'm independent.
It's like, don't you have a job? Did you get a job yet? Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So her daughters right now are taking a trip to Palm Springs, and it was so funny because I heard the older daughter tell the younger daughter, they were talking about how you have to help pay for gas, and the older daughter's like, welcome to adulthood.
Yeah, we're just listening. And I was just waiting to see, like, she's going to ask me for money. Is she going to ask me for money? I didn't hear it, though. But it's because, I told her to transfer transfer some money to her account. And so that, or take some money with her that if it's just cash, so that, she can reimburse people if they're going to be paying through card or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, just something.
Okay, so my question for you is, your 2 daughters are driving to Palm Springs, and your mom is going with them. If she was not going, would you be a nervous wreck?
No.
Or are you more of a nervous wreck because your mom's going and I know she wants to drive the car and it's a high-tech car?
I don't think my mom wants to drive the car.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
I just know that my mom would want to control the schedule.
Oh, okay.
A little bit. But I'm just telling my mom, like, they had this plan before you decide to come with. So learn to adapt.
But do you think you're going to be getting phone calls? Mom, grandma's.
No, it's not like that. Okay. It's just that I know, and my girls love grandma.
Oh no, I know they do. I see the love.
And they don't mind. I just know, and honestly, they're probably more patient than me.
Oh, good.
Telling grandma, it's okay, grandma. I can drive. It's okay. I got this.
Yay!
You don't need to be nervous. Because grandma tagged along, so she can see, like, it's because I rented a car, and you have to be
over 21,
but also over 21 to rent the car, and also 25, and if you're under 25, there's some
different rules.
Yeah. So it's better to have an adult with them. Other than that, my girls are both are 18 and over. It's just, they're gonna have their plans, and they're going there to visit cousins, and, having a party. So
do you feel pretty calm about it?
Oh, I was never worried about it.
You were actually like, get out of my house. Don't come back till Sunday.
They came back 3 times.
Aren't you gone yet? What do you keep forgetting?
I'm more worried about when one of my daughters go to Mexico the following week.
Her summer trip to Mexico?
With friends. Because that is like something like...
And you have no control over that?
No, but I believe a parent is going to that one.
Do you know the parent?
No, that's the thing. I don't know the parent, and I don't know all the kids that are going. And then they're going to rent an Airbnb, because before, when they would go to Mexico, I would be going with...
You'd be the parent that would
my husband, so we know what's going on and blah, blah, blah.
Exactly.
It's just, but thank goodness my husband and I met another parent whose in-laws retired in Rocky Point, and apparently his his father-in-law is very well known there.
Okay, so if anything happens,
he gave us the name and like
that's that's reassuring.
So that makes us feel really, really good.
Yes, us as parents, we always need that reassurance. We need that.
So, but mind you, when we talk about it, because it's not like flying; it's driving.
It's driving.
It's like it's 3 to 4 hours from here, from where we are, and that's where we go for our beach because we're in the desert. And it's and it's fun, and it's just that we worry obviously because it still is another country. Gosh. It's still another country. It's not And
if it wasn't for hair coloring, you'd see all the grays.
It's like there's going. You don't know when all kids get together. There's always something, and I tell my daughter, I said, I don't know. It seems like when you and your friends get together, like you guys get kicked out of Airbnb. I don't know.
Already? Is she going to be blacklisted?
Not her. Airbnb's not under her name.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. So that's the thing. It's like you guys need to make good choices. And as long as I knew there was a parent there, I'm fine. If they're by themselves, then
that would be worrying.
I would be going on my own, like following.
I think my nerves have finally calmed a little bit. I think, as I've mentioned before, I'm letting my daughter travel all by herself to Massachusetts.
We've talked about that in previous episodes.
Yeah. So I mean, I was a hot mess though, but I'm feeling a lot better. This is she's only 15 and she's traveling by herself.
Your daughter though is not wild like mine.
No.
I mean, come on,
I'm like, no.
Right? You have some mind right there.
Yeah. My daughter is closer towards personality-wise like your son versus closer towards your daughters. If you want to kind of do a scale of...
Disciplined. Not to talk bad about my...
No, they're good. Girls. They're good girls. They're great girls. They just like to have fun. And there's nothing wrong with that.
And and genetics. I was the same way. I'm not gonna lie. Anyone that knows me.
Well, and that's funny because I was more like you, and my daughter is so opposite of me, and I am. Thank you, Jesus.
Yeah. I was gifted with one good kid. Yeah. No, but and then I think about it. I'm like, but hey, you've seen my girls grow up. I've seen my girls grow up. And,
exactly.
And they're maturing really good.
They are. They're beautiful girls.
So I'm like thinking, okay, I turned out okay. So
you've turned out great. Your kids are going to turn out great.
Yeah. It's just I worry about the other people.
That's my feelings too. And I tell my daughter all the time, it's like, I'm not worried about you. Yeah. I'm worried about everyone around you.
Yeah.
And
so, and this is the thing too. Speaking of the people around you, because when one of my daughters attended a party at Airbnb, they suppose they rented this Airbnb for this one person that had a birthday and all that, and it turned out that someone was stealing
from the Airbnb.
No, from their personal belongings. Like they're like, hey, I'm missing this, and someone lost a very valuable camera.
Wow.
Like a camera. Like
oh my goodness.
That's why I'm like, well, first of all, I'm like, you probably get invited
strangers.
Yeah, I'm like dumb. I'm like, I wouldn't. I guess you can't control who when you say, oh, we're having a birthday party. You can't control who people bring with them.
Exactly. They might bring like 5 friends.
You can't discriminate against who your people are bringing. If you say, sure, bring it, whatever.
Oh yeah, you can. You can be like all fancy and have like a guest list at the door and go, you're not on the list.
Oh gosh, well, I don't think they're at that. Yeah.
I know. Yeah. It's a good thought though.
So this is why, because my daughter said, Mom, I lost my chargers. Like someone took my charger. I'm like, at least that's the only thing you lost. Because the other girl lost her very expensive camera with everything on there.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just so sad. Anyway, but that's what I mean. It's like you worry about people they're with. I mean, I guess you worry about every day who your kids are friends with.
Exactly. Yeah. But I feel like summertime, for some reason, is just different.
It's the heat.
It's the heat. It makes people crazy.
No, it's so true. Why is that?
It fries your brain.
It's the heat.
It's the heat.
It's summer. It's just, I think, the mentality of, we have time.
Mhm.
We have all this time. We don't have to get up for anything. We get this time to have fun and do whatever because we worked hard all through the school year or whatever.
We deserve it.
We deserve it. Like the whole entitlement thing, right? But then I don't know.
Yeah. But so you have, what are your other summer plans?
Well, I think I mentioned it. I think we're gonna, as a family, we're gonna go to Mexico separate. That's a separate
trip.
Yes, and then but I'm also in the midst of renovating our house, like in phases. So
How do you feel about that? Because you kind of,
I'm excited, but at the same time,
are you in control of everything that happens?
As far as how I want it to be?
Or just like, there's like, you're working with other people, they're coming into your home.
No. I'm in control of that because I know who's coming and like when they're coming and all this stuff. That is fine. The only thing is, I just want to make sure that it will be done in the time frame that we agreed on. Because there's always going to be something, but for the most part, I'll give it an extra day or two if things just
don't
finish
go
right away, whatever. But other than that, I think that is fine. The only thing I dread is obviously my part of the whole process, what we need to do to get the house ready for them to do what they need to do. And that takes time. And then in the midst of that, I'm also going to be helping my other daughter move out of her one apartment and move to her different apartment. So it's like all this stuff are all going on in a whole month.
In a whole month.
It's like 1 week we're doing this, and then the next week it's this. And then it's like.
But at least you picked the summertime to do it.
Yes, because I know I would be so stressed. So I'm hoping before the month of July starts, I'm done with what I'm doing now. I'm actually doing my continuing education for my licensing and insurance.
Oh, you did not tell me that.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. So
you're doing it now.
Yeah, so I'm hoping to be done. This is why I'm trying to be in control here, so I don't stress out, right? So I need to be done before it expires, so I can renew it. So being done with my continuing education, and then the whole month of July will be focused on my renovations and our travels because she's going away for a whole month.
I'm going away for a whole month. Yes. And I tried. So the reason why, well, number one, we're driving, and I like that because I do feel like I'm more in control. Where if I decide, we're going to leave a couple of days earlier, we want to stay a couple of days longer, that just makes me feel really good. Versus in the past, we flew and I was just like, oh my gosh, like we have to make sure we get everything done by this date. And then all of a sudden something fun happens. I'm I can't do it because
I know. That's why you want to give yourself that extra time. See, that's a mom thing. We're still trying to be organized here.
We are.
We're trying to prepare for chaos. So, because I don't want to stress out.
I don't want to stress out either. It gives you wrinkles.
Just like that's the thing. If you prepare for chaos, then you're fine. You're not like so surprised. You'd be like, okay, I know how to handle this.
Exactly. Yeah, I even took like an extra week off just so that I don't stress out. And if anything, we get back early and I can get prepared for school.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then what else? That's pretty much it. So, bad news is with all the stuff that's going on, just letting you guys know, we're not going to be doing a podcast in the month of July.
Because of the chaos.
Because we don't want this added chaos. 4th of July weekend. It's usually after the 4th of July weekend, there's other things going on. And then before everybody starts getting ready for back to school and somewhere in August. So
it's just not staying on.
I think it's just,
Maybe it should be a wrap then.
So hopefully this.
Hold your.
Yeah. Maybe I didn't charge it.
Just hold it like that. Yeah. They can't see your hand.
And then our voices will sound really different on this recording, so we apologize.
It's called chaotic chaos for this.
I was going I started with some. So.
Oh yeah, that's right, because you're moving everything around. We're lucky she found them.
Yeah. So we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Everybody, that's in June, obviously. So it's in a couple weeks. So we'll see. Subscribe
and share.
I always forget to say share.
I don't. Take care, everyone.
Stay cool because it's really hot.
It's super hot.
Okay. All right.